Hello everybody. I'm want to give you a review and a look at some Gepetto art. This is a Gepetto box mod. This one's called Messenger of Death. It's got the Grim Reaper carved in it. Pretty nice box, wood box. You can see they've done a good job of making the lid fit in. Fits pretty flush. Just a minor bit of a crack on there. It has a single button function. It has a stainless steel horn switch on it, and it has a 510 native connection. That's sealed. That had a leak and nothing got inside the box, so that's pretty cool. And it's kind of got some grippers on there. Did a nice job finishing it. Let's see. Inside, it uses two 16 340 batteries. The electronics are sealed inside behind here. It has a display window. There you can see the voltage setting. That's how much battery display when you press the button, or how much battery power is left. It doesn't use IMRs. I tried it. It just gives an error code, and it won't vape. You have to use protected batteries. And my go-tos for protected is Trust Fire Flamers. They seem to have never let me down. And I'm sure there's other batteries out there that work just as well, but I like these. That's just my experience with them. A little higher end battery, so I'm hoping that they're better quality, right? Okay. The way this thing works, let's see there. It's got a lot of weird functions to it. Okay, I'll just read to you right off of what it says to do. The manufacturer. Main features: operation with one button, 2-digit 7-segment yellow 5mm LED display, powered by 2 stacked lithium-ion batteries. Works with 1.0 to 5.0 ohm coils. 30 volts to 6 volts regulated in 0.1 volt increments. Displays current power left with, let's read that again. Displays current power left with load and without load. Okay, so it just tells you, it shows loaded and non-loaded. Short coil indicator, so if you put too low a resistance accessory on there, atomizer, cartomizer, or whatever, it won't. It's going to show you it has an error, and or if you just short it out, period, it's gonna not let you burn up your electronics inside. Let's see. Coil preheat function might come in handy on cold days when we are using thicker e-liquids. How to use it? Okay. Let's see. Kind of basically, if you press the button twice real fast, it gives you it starts off, I think, at 25% of what you set it at, and then it runs all the way up to what you've got it at over 2 seconds, and that gives you a pre-warm. And the guy that makes this is in Poland, so they got a lot of cold weather there, so he thought that was an important thing to have. And let's see. Okay, when we insert the batteries, the module is ready to work. We use the single button. If we have not used the switch for the last 3 to 4 seconds, module goes into sleep mode. LED display is powered down to save battery life. Normal press. Coil is powered up as long as we press the button. LED shows battery voltage under load. Shortly after we release the button, voltage with load is displayed. If we compare these two numbers, we can see how good our batteries are, and we can work out their internal resistance. Alright, what else do we got? Let's see. Alright, 2 clicks. Coil is preheating. pH will be displayed on our LED. This will heat the coil within 35% of preset voltage. Preheating will finish after 4 seconds and the device will go back to sleep mode. We can press the button at any time during the preheat process to end and start vaping using our set parameters. 3 clicks. Voltage increase mode. Each following click will increase the voltage in 0.1 increments. When we set the desired voltage, we need to wait for 3 to 4 seconds for the device to save our settings. 4 clicks. Voltage decrease mode. So you click it 4 times to change your voltage down instead of reading all that. Okay. Let's see. 4 clicks. Voltage decrease mode. Alright, we already read that. Let's see. A1, normal setting, just as with any other device. A2, voltage will rise from 0.0 volts to present voltage over the next 2 seconds. A3, voltage increases to 120% of what we have set the device at for 2 seconds and later goes back to the preset value. A4, voltage will change fluent from present to 120% of preset and back in 2-second intervals as long as we keep the button pressed. I'm not quite sure why that function is there, but there it is. It does just seem to have some weird functions that I don't understand why you would need them, but the maker thought that they were important, so they must serve a good purpose. Right? Let's see, let's do the voltage increase. That's 90% of what you're going to do. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, there's set at 5.4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 4, 5, 3, 5, 2, 5, 1. Okay, let's let it go off. It saved it now. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Let's go back up to 5, 4, 5, 1, 5, 2, 5, 3, 5, 4. Let it go to sleep. See, now we're ready to vape it at that. Okay, here's something that's kind of neat. Not all mods have this. There's several that do, but this is a nice feature. There, see there, it saved my. Well, let's go back. Can't tell that from the battery, but 1, 2, 3. See, it saved my settings. So for a digital display, that's pretty nice. It has a limited amount of memory in there. But so when you change batteries, now how does it vape? I've used this for a little bit now. I've had it for at least a week, maybe 2 weeks. It's very consistent, decent battery life. You can put the batteries in it and use it all day through work, and in the evening you'll probably have to switch your batteries out. And that's using I've been using a 4.5 ohm cartomizer on there, and obviously in a tank. So a decent amount of battery life. Definitely produces vapor. We can see that, right? Is any variable voltage device. It allows you to dial in your flavor and to tailor make it to just the way you like it, what you think tastes best with the juice. And let's do the preheat. 1, 2. Kind of hear it working. I like that preheat function. It's seems to give you a little more vapor when you do that. It just slowly warms up that coil and gets you going. And this one, it's advertised that it has Prairie-like electronics inside, and I haven't taken it apart to look at it, and I haven't contacted ProVape and Gepetto to ask them what all that means and what they think about that or anything like that. Just I'll take their word for it. I'm guessing he's using a similar chip or maybe the exact same kind of chip that they use. That's just my thoughts. I can't say 100%. You can buy them at the UK Liberty Flights, and I haven't found them. I looked all over the place, but that doesn't mean they're not out there somewhere, and I'm sure 5 minutes after I post this video somebody's going to tell me where, which is kind of cool about the vaping community. People are real quick to share what they know and let you know what you thought you didn't know, right? But anyway, like I said, they got him at Liberty Flights, and he's kind of got a sense for the macabre or morbid or whatever. A lot of skulls and monsters and Grim Reapers. So if you're into that kind of stuff, makes it pretty cool. Does very nice work. Real happy with this mod. Let's see, I bought this one used off a forum at ECF, and I paid $165, which is a little less than what some of the mods are going for in with the exchange rate for the pound over in England. So there you go. There's a quick look at the Messenger of Death, and if you're looking for a custom box mod, I like this one. I like the button function. No, you don't have to reach inside with a screwdriver to change the display. So pretty happy with that. Fair battery life, I wouldn't say, because of the two smaller batteries. I wouldn't say it gets the best battery life. There's definitely bigger batteries out there that give you longer battery life, but it does okay. And give her a shot. It's worth having for sure, and nice one to add to your collection. And everybody, keep on vaping.